Welcome to part 3 of my tarantula feeding video. This is my Cremona pubescens, my mature male, green bottle blue. He hasn't been really interested in eating lately. He's more interested in mating right now. But I'm going to offer him food anyway and see if he's going to eat. Before he matured, he was one of my biggest eaters, but ever since he's matured, he just isn't into eating. But you better eat. He probably doesn't have very much life left in him. He's an older guy. He's I don't know how much longer he's got, but he's probably the T that will pass away next. But he clearly isn't interested in eating right now. But I'll leave it in there. Got you some water though. Yeah, he webbed all over the place, as you can see. Well, he's hanging in there. And of course, you just know my favorite tarantula in my collection had to be a male. I was really hoping this one would be a female, but nope. Oh well. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Here's my larger Brachypelma smithy, Mexican red knee, doing awesome. And gonna clean out his water dish. This is a suspect male, but not 100% sure on it yet. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. Yeah, he just flicked hairs on me. These hairs don't bother me as much as some of the others I have, but here, some of that spilled out. Well, I'm not sure this one will eat either. May have denied food last time I offered it food, but we'll try. You in the mood? Did you get it, or did you just bite it? It looks like you just bit it. Oh, not interested. Well, I got you some water. Maybe that's what you want. All right. 0 for 2. Hopefully we'll get a T to eat eventually in this vid, but it's an update anyway. Hadn't seen these in a while. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Here's my Overdue carapenensis, the Brazilian red. Doing awesome. Very slow grower in my collection. Awesome. About time you eat for me on camera. Yeah, this is definitely one of my slowest growing teas in my collection. My Gramastolas, Phonopalmas, and this Overdue here, very slow growing. Well, doing well. Let's move on to the next one. Here's my Phonopalma simani, Costa Rican zebra. This one had been doing a little redecorating. Hasn't been one to eat on camera a whole lot here lately. I think he did the last time I took a video of this one, but didn't for a while before. But yeah, this is another slow growing tarantula. When I first got it, I thought it was molting pretty quickly, but now it's really slow growing. This tea is interesting because I like how they're kind of tan colored underneath. And the top part is kind of a bluish gray. There's no striping on the legs yet. I don't know when that'll start, if that'll be the next molt or the molt after, but yeah, this one's still not showing any stripes. But doesn't seem interested in eating, but is doing really well. Alright, we'll go on to the next one. Let's do a few old worlds. This is my Aquila Brekkie guansinensis, the Chinese fawn. Way back in there where we can't see him. He's a mature male. Don't know how much longer he has with us. See if I can get a little peek. That worm will draw him out. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, he's been hibernating a lot here lately, so. Well, doesn't look like he's going to make an appearance today, which is unfortunate, but that's what you get with old worlds sometimes. It's one of the reasons why I prefer new worlds over old worlds, because they're more willing to be visible. Well, you know, to each their own, right? He ain't coming out. Alright, well, better luck next time. Next. Well, look who's finally out in the open. She's usually buried deep in her cave. But for once, we got her out in the open. Doesn't she look beautiful? Look at her. And she's a cranky beast too. Well, it's so good to see you out in the open. You are a sight for sore eyes. My goodness. Old worlds are great when you get to see them. Yeah. I don't remember if I told you the common name, but this is the greater horned baboon. They don't have a horn that actually sticks up. I would call it more of a protrusion, not a horn like the Marshalli has. But still very impressive tarantula. You look like you've lost weight. It's because she was denying food there for a while. It's good to see she's back to eating again. Good for you. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put another worm in there for good measure. You may not get it now, but you can have it for later. Gotta fatten you up just a tad. And she wouldn't have molted. She's done that already recently enough. So, of course, she had the web over her water dish. Yeah. Well, how about that? And she's probably my crankiest tarantula in my collection. But she's not in a bad mood at the moment. She's just hungry. So we'll take a few shots and put her back up so she can eat peace. All right, next. Now here's the lair of my other baboon. This is the Triniochilus murinus, the orange baboon, who also likes to hide quite a bit. Of course, it's not focusing what I wanted to focus on. I saw some legs. Come on, show your beauty. Oh, she got it. Sorry, we can only see the tips of her legs, and it's blurry at that, but hey, that's more than we get a lot of times. But yeah, she's doing great. She's a beauty. I wish you could see her. You have to go back a few videos to see her. Alright, we'll go on to our next one. This is the last one I'm going to do today. Oh, no you don't. This is my Ceratogyrus marshalli, the straight horn baboon or unicorn horn baboon. Doing well. And because this is lightning quick and very tiny, very hard to retrieve if they escape, I'm going to have to be pretty quick with this. So, but yeah, doing great. I left it a pinhead cricket in there. Doesn't seem too interested in eating it right now, but I'm sure it will later. Yeah. This one has a habit of webbing its lid shut. So unfortunately I have to mess up the webbing a little bit just to open up the enclosure. And there you go. Alright, there'll be one more video. And hopefully I'll do that in a day or two. And I'll get the remainder of my teas. Alright guys, thanks for watching.